Good evening, everyone, especially to our Professor Dr. Manuel Ruman. This is Antonio Flores, your discussant, and my topics are first, the staffing process, second, human resource planning, and last but not least, is strategic planning. Staffing process. It is the process of employee recruitment, screening, and selection performed within an organization or business to fill job openings. It is the process of finding the right worker with appropriate qualifications or experience and recruiting them to fill a job position or role. So, basically, the purpose of staffing is to simultaneously help the job seeker find a job and find a qualified candidate for an open position for a company. Different types of staffing process. You have short-term staffing. It focuses on the intermediate needs of company. Next is the long-term staffing. It involves taking a proactive approach to your company's staffing needs. Next is the employee succession planning, and last is the strategic staffing needs. We have the staffing process class 12. What is staffing process class 12? It is defined as the process of putting the right people to jobs. This process begins with human resource planning and includes different other functions like recruitment selections. The importance of staffing class 12, it helps in ensuring optimum utilization of human resources by putting right person on the right job. It prevents underutilization of personnel and high labor costs. It avoids disruptions of work by indicating the shortage of personnel. We have the 8 elements of staffing process. First is the human resource planning. Assessing current employees, forecasting future needs, and making plans to add or remove workers. That is the duty of the human resource planning. Next, the recruiting, meaning looking for qualified people inside or outside the company. Number 3, selection, meaning testing and interviewing candidates and hiring the best available. Next, number 4 is the orientation, meaning new employees learn about their surroundings. Next is number 5, training and development. So meaning new employees will undergo training and development. And after the training and development is the performance appraisal, meaning establish the criteria for evaluating works. Next is the number 7, compensation, meaning establishing pay and in some cases, and benefits. And last but not the least, the employment decisions. This is the decisions of the human resource planning to transfers employees, promote employees, or demotes and layoffs of some employees. The importance of staffing. It helps in discovering and obtaining competent personnel for various jobs. It makes for higher performances by putting right person on the right job. It ensures the continuous survival and growth of the enterprise through the succession planning for managers. Next topic is the human resource planning. So, what is human resource planning? Human resource planning is the continuous process of systematic planning ahead to achieve optimum use of an organization's most valuable asset, quality employees. Human resource planning ensures the best fit between employees and jobs while avoiding manpower shortages or surpluses. Why we need human resource planning? Human resource planning is no science, but an approach based on ideas and process that help to forecast and manage operations effectively. And there are three major types of human resource planning. First is the tactical planning. Tactical planning occurs after a business, team, or individual has created a strategic plan that outlines general goals and objectives. Number two, operational planning. Operational planning is the use of rational design or pattern for all departmental undertaking rather than relying on change in an operational environment. It is the preparation and development of procedures and techniques in accomplishing of each of the primary tasks and functions of an organization. Last but not the least, number three, strategic planning is an organization process of defining strategy or direction and making decisions on allocating its resources to pursue this strategy. It may also extend to control mechanisms for guiding the implementations of the strategy. Next topic is the strategic planning. So what is strategic planning? So again, strategic planning is an organization's process of defining its strategy or direction and making decisions on allocating its resources to pursue this strategy. It may also stand the control mechanism for guiding the implementation of the strategy. And we have the 5 steps in strategic planning. First, determine your strategic position. Number 2, prioritize your objectives. Number 3, develop a plan. Number 4, execute and manage the plan. And last but not the least, review and revise the plan. This is the end of my report, and thank you for listening.